And hello and welcome to another video. This one I'm looking at the ASUS ZenBook Duo and the larger ASUS Pro Duo. The left hand laptop there is the smaller 14-inch, the right hand one is, I think it's 15.6 inch. And the point I want to make, and the point that struck me when I went from the smaller laptop to the larger one, is what a significant difference it made in terms of, I don't know if you call it usability or ergonomics. The larger device is a lot nicer to work with, not just a little bit nicer, it's a lot nicer to work with because of the, I guess you've got a bit more space, you've got a nicer OLED screen, but it's the space that makes the difference. And it means that making these sort of changes with your fingers is significantly easier than it is. It's perfectly possible on the smaller one, but as I say, I'll make the point again. I'll try and make the point again later on as well. The thing that struck me going from the smaller one to the larger, the ASUS Pro Duo, is the relatively small amount of extra space made a significant difference. Now I say the relatively small, in actual fact it feels significantly more space going from the smaller one to the larger one, and that's the point I wanted to make on this video. And when I kind of looked at the display, which is what you're seeing, I don't think it really comes across. So if you are looking at this these twin displays, you will be looking at the 14-inch ASUS Duo, and probably you're aware that there is a larger model, the Pro model, which is 15.6. I would urge you, if you possibly can, to try out the larger model. Yes, it's more expensive, but what you'll find is if even the older models of the Pro Duo are going to give you more bang for your buck than, say, a better processor in your newer model. Now, again, this is my opinion. But I've been doing this for quite a while, and as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm quite old. I am losing my voice at the moment. It makes a profound difference. So I'm going to say it again. The point of this video is really to encourage you to make sure you try the larger Pro model if you are looking at the Duo series. Now you may try the larger model and say, look, sorry, I want the cheaper, smaller model. Fair enough, as long as you've tried it. And the reason I say that is I went from the smaller model to the larger model, and I found it made a significant difference in, I don't know if you call it ergonomics or ability within your workflow to get things done. It's just that little bit of extra space makes a lot of difference. Especially when you're, as I say, when you're twiddling things here on the mixer, which is a nice thing to be able to do. I mean, I've gone from, as I said in the last video, using control surfaces, and I haven't stopped using control surfaces, but what I find now is when I am composing a new bit of music, I tend to do it on the laptop, and I stay on the laptop for a significant amount of time before I bother to plug in the control surface. In fact, the control surface serves me best when I'm actually mixing down or mastering the work I'm doing. So there you have it. I'm going to say it again to make the point. Make sure if you're looking at the dual screen devices, and they are really great for FL Studio and other DAWs that have a multiple document interface design. MDI, multiple document interface, is a Windows thing, and it just means that each section can behave as if it was a window, and it just means that setting out your display like this is very straightforward. It may be possible on non-MDI DAWs, but it's always going to be significantly easier on a DAW like FL Studio, which uses that methodology in its development. Okay, well, thanks very much. I won't waste any more of your time. I hope that's been of of some interest and maybe some benefit. Once again, just to recap, definite advantage using a twin screen laptop, and at the moment I think there's only the Asus Duo on the market, although there is one coming out from Lenovo, I think, which has 2 screens. I think we're unique in music composition and music production to getting real benefit from dual screens like this, although they tend to target people who are doing drawing and painting and 3D modelling. Certainly with FL Studio it can make a big difference. And again, the point that I wanted to make on this video, it's worth going for the larger model if you can possibly afford it. And if you're looking at buying new and you've maybe got what, £1,200 or £1,500 for the latest smaller model, maybe consider buying a second-hand larger model with an older processor. You're not going to regret it. Anyway, thanks very much for your time. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Feel free to give me a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this.